YouTube friends. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing well, but please let me know down in the comment section. So welcome to my channel. My name is Mia, and if you're new here, there is a subscribe button right down there that I hope you will use no later than, after the video, where you hopefully think, oh, hey, she's great. I want to hear more of that jumbling craziness that is me. And also next to the subscribe button there is a bell. If you ding that bell and choose all, you will be notified whenever I put up a new video. And if you're back, hi family, welcome back. I hope you know how much I appreciate each and every one of you for always coming back and watch my videos. So thank you, Hans. So what are we doing today? We're doing a women chat. Yeah, I'm trying to get back into those, more than once every 2 or 3 months. And if you're new to the diamond painting community or just YouTube in general, and you don't know what a WIP is, WIP stands for work in progress. And today my work in progress is this diamond painting. It is, and I am going to butcher the name because I don't speak French. It is La Dame Camellias by Alphonse Mucha. This one is bought from Jaded Gem Shop, and it is 60 centimeters by 180 centimeters. I am working upside down, and where am I? Hang on. I am just about here. I just started no, wait, not just about there. I'm about up here. Yes, the rose here, that is about here. Yeah, we're just about here. I finished her face here. That is what you can see, the top of her hat. So yeah. And I have absolutely loved this one. I am doing this for the event that Anthony over at Single and Placing is hosting called Mukamania 2026. My hope is that I'll be finished with this one by the 31st of December. So here's for hoping. Oh, right, sorry. I forgot what I was actually doing. I was telling you what a women chat is. So anyway, WIP, W-I-P, stands for work in progress. So my work in progress is my diamond painting. But you can also knit, crochet, you can cross stitch, you can paint, you can clean, you can take a walk, or you can just sit on your couch treating this as a podcast. You can literally do anything you want to. And chat, well, chat means I'm going to chat your ears off for a while, okay? Okay, so, like I told you, La Dame Camellias, that is my diamond painting. This is what we're working with. I have my beautiful pen. This is 4.5, 4.25 inch, and I love it. It is from Enabler's Outpost. It has a single placer with a glue dot in it from Diamond Art Club, and it has a 6-placer with putty from Creations Marin called Japanese Cherry Blossom in the multi-placer. So, yep, I love these. Diamond Art Club's placers are literally the only one that I'm using. My tray is from Bella Art Nicole, and this is the small, and I love it because I just do. I don't know why, but I do. So, because Jaded Gem Shop delivers her drills in these little small bags, they tend to have a lot of static. Well, maybe not a lot, but they have static. And what I use is these amazing Mary Magic anti-static sheets. These are in the scent of grape soda. And let me tell you, these are a game changer, okay? I have used dryer sheets up until recently, and yeah, those work just fine. But these, let me tell you, I have been using this little square here, which still smells like grape soda, by the way, for I don't know how much. I measured how much I've done since I started this one. 35 centimeters, something like that, almost 40 centimeters. and it still works perfectly. I also used it for my last diamond painting, and I'm trying to figure out how long I can get this one to work. So yeah, oh, and I'm using Elizabeth wood containers. So yeah, let me see if I can get a little bit more light because it seems a little dark. Let me see. Well, that just gives you a glare. Okay, let me see. Will this work? Yeah, and that didn't give you a glare. Good, 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 good. I'm trying my best to make this easier on you. So, okay, what else? I have tweezers. I have, from my friend Auntie, made me this beautiful trash minder. And yes, I am very picky. I have a lot of trash. Plus, also, the drills from Dated Gem Shop tend to have more trash, but there is also a lot of them. I am not afraid of run out, even though this is my first Dated Gem Shop canvas. What everybody has been telling me is that there is a lot, so I am not nervous. I have my cup of coffee in this amazing tumbler that says diamond painting is my therapy. I mean, hello. It fits, right? Okay. So let's see, what are we going to do? The first one will be this 3033. And we're going to run out, so you might get to see how I use the anti-static thingies. Okay, let's see. 3033. Nope, nope. 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 I am looking. There you are. 3033. So let's, whoopsie, put that over there. And open up. And what I do, I have this ready. And, okay. Where's my scissor? Over here. Scissors. Oh, that smell is amazing. Well, yeah, there is static here. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna pick up my handy dandy little static gun thing. Anti-static sheets. I keep forgetting the name of them. I just love them. Mary, I love them, but you know that. So I'm just, rip a little here. And then plug it out again. Make sure no drill is stuck there. And whoopsie. That is literally what I'm doing. And then I just pour them out. Open up the bag. That'll help. There you go. And the drills are ready to go. Isn't that amazing? Let me tell you. I am absolutely in love with these anti-static sheets. So if you haven't tried them, please wait for Mary's next drop. I'm sorry, my brain just... If you're new and you don't know, I am living with a rare condition called Klippel-Feil syndrome, and that leaves me in a lot of pain every day. So I have pain brain, and pain brain doesn't really do a whole lot of good to your memory or your, at least for me, capability to remember words a lot of time. Sometimes words quite simply disappear. It's annoying as bleep, but it is what it is. And if you stick around, you will most likely get used to it. You will also learn to yell at the screen for the right word, because I'm like, man, what is the word? And people will usually try to tell me through the screen, which I appreciate a whole lot. I just need, someone to invent something, so that I can hear it in the moment and not, I don't know. Some days are worse than others. It all depends on my drills decided to. It's so funny, and it's actually mostly when I'm trying to put them down between other drills. I love using tweezers, by the way. I don't know, a lot of people find it difficult, and I just love using tweezers for placing. I might just be different from everybody else. Even though I do know other people who plays with the tweezers. These are my favorite pairs, by the way, from Diamond Art Club. I have placed up to 5 drills at once. It's not something that I, do every time. Mostly I place 3 or 4, but yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's just one of those things that I really like doing. And to play it safe, I only place a smaller amount. And let's get rid of all that resin bips and bops everywhere here. Let's see, we have one there. Can you see? Yes, you can. Sorry for the shaking. I don't know. My table is annoying. And I'm trying to figure out how to stop it from being annoying. Until then, hopefully you're mostly listening to me ramble along about everything and nothing. I do ramble, I know that. I am not the kind of content creator that keeps little lists to remind me what to talk about. I usually just hit go and we'll see where we end up. That is my style, and thank God most of my subscribers is liking that. I mean, they're here, and I hope you'll stay too, because sometimes my ramblings just takes us places, You never know what's going to happen, okay? You just never know. Oh, dear. Okay. That was the first color. Then let's take the other node. What is this one? Oh, is this the one that flew away? I think it is. I had a drill. Yep, that is the one that flew away. Goody good, good. Okay, next up is a 951. So, what are you working on? Let me know down in the comment field how you are again, and oh my God, I'm so sorry. Oh, and what are you working on? I'm doing good, actually. Everything considering. Yeah, it's been rather warm the past few days, which most people say, oh yeah, that's nice in the winter, that it isn't that cold. But this is literally the same as it was this summer, where the temp went up and down all the time. So my body literally didn't have a chance to adjust. It's basically the same in the winter. When the temp goes up and down, my body gets confused and it can't handle it. So I'm in more pain than usual. All the amazing things that I'm not a big fan of. So, yeah. But it is what it is, and I have to live with it. I just use my escape pot more because the heat in there actually alleviates some stress in my body. I don't know if stress, I think stress is the right word. So, yeah. But I'm okay. I'm a-okay. What do you do, by the way? I was just thinking about this. I usually, when I'm diamond painting and I have areas like these where I'm literally filling in, I just found a symbol that I did already before I started filming. When you have this where you're literally just filling in, see what I like to do is I find all the ones where there is only one of the symbol, you know? That's what I do. And I fill those in first. It just, I don't know. It makes sense in my head. Whether or not it makes sense in everybody else's head, that is something completely different. And there was another there. Yeah, I have to fill in right away. Otherwise my brain won't play ball with me. And there was another one. Tell me. I am looking and looking and looking, and I don't see the symbol that I am, you know, trying to make sure that I have all of them. And then I put them away, and the second I do, I see so many of that symbol. And I'm like, so where were you a second ago when I was looking? I'm pretty sure that these symbols are hiding. They're like, oh yeah, let's see. Let's do some little hide and seek. And then, you know, when she thinks everything is good and she's ready to move to the, you know, to this color and have started on it, let's show ourselves. I'm pretty sure that's how these drills work. At least it seems like it. But yeah, I just have to fill them in right away when I see them. That's how my brain works. We did try the other way around. That doesn't work. I can't wait till the end to fill in. No, 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 no. That's not how this works. At least not for me. I know people who do, but no. My little OCD brain struggled that one section I forced myself to do, you know, to wait until I had filled everything in, and then I could, you know, fill in the colors that I missed the first time around. Yep, we're not doing that again. So I just fill them in. That was a 5. For some reason, I don't have that natural, I can just see how many drills I need sometimes. My brain. My brain sometimes does whatever it feels like. It makes for a fun life. Let me tell you, when you're never quite sure what's gonna happen, it's interesting. It's the same with what's coming out of my mouth sometimes. I mean, most people have a filter from your brain to your mouth. Mine seems to lack a bit in that department. I am trying, and I am not as bad as I used to be. I used to be really bad, and I would just blurt out stuff, which isn't always very popular, you know, because I'm just very brutally honest. I'm not mean, I'm just honest. I have never been mean. But, you know, being honest isn't always appreciated. You know? Okay, we have to check all of this through. I think that's it. Let's hope that's it anyway. Okay. Let's do the 3 dots over here. Just because. What I've done in the other rows is I'm actually usually just, you know, filling in the border around the section to make it easier for me to see where the you know, section begins and starts. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Well, let's do it. We're doing it differently today, just because it's a web and chat. So yeah. Oh, you guys, it is Black Friday in a few days, and I don't know. Are you ready? I have one that I know I have to have. I have to have that Cinderella one where she's dancing with her prince. I know I have to have that one. Not for me, but for Rosa, our niece, who loves Cinderella. It's like I told you. Well, I told some of you at least, those who've been here a while. I don't know how many times we've watched that movie, The Cinderella. I mean, yeah. I gave up counting at some point. She loves it, and we have seen it again and again and again until I quite literally refused to watch it until we've seen a few others. I mean, I love Disney. I love, love, love Disney. So I will love working on this one in 2027 because I have plans for 2026. So hopefully she'll still like it in 2027. You never know. Otherwise, I'm just doing it for me, you know. But yeah, but it's been a while since we watched Cinderella. Because right now it's Elena from Avalor that we are watching mostly. Which is fine by me. Because at least it's not, you know, the same we're watching every time, because it's kind of like a little series, so the episodes are different, which I like. And to be completely honest with you, it's kind of fun to watch. I mean, yeah. I'm not appalled by it. But then again, I think maybe it's just because it's easy, you know. You don't really have to focus or concentrate as an adult. It's just an easy watch, you know. And it's cute, and I get why kids like it. I guess it's mostly for girls, I think. But I'm not really sure. I don't assume that a lot of boys like it. It is more girly, you know, with the princess, and yeah. No, I would guess it's more of a girl kind of thing. But I don't know. Maybe some boys do like it. I would think it's cool if there is, actually. there's magic and stuff like that. So, yeah. Bad guys. Like there has to be, there has to be bad people. So yeah, I don't know. You probably kind of know it. At least if you have kids or grandkids, you probably know what it is. Okay, do we have more? Oh, my God, I'm so sorry. I always yawn. It's kind of like whenever I start filming or I'm going live, I start yawn. I'm yawning and yeah. But I think for some YouTubers, it's normal. I don't know. I know other YouTubers who do the same. Maybe it's because my brain is working a lot. I mean, the reason you yawn is that to cool down your frontal lobe. So it must mean that my brain needs cooling because it's thinking about so many things. I have a wood drill. Okay, where is my thingy? It's over here. I have gotten in all of my single places. I'm so happy. It finally got back in stock for about 12 hours or something. So I got a bunch. And some people are like, well, it's because of people like you. They sold out so fast. And I'm like, it's not my fault you weren't fast enough. I got 9. Because I have a bunch of pens that doesn't have single placers other than, the original brass one. And I need to get my single placers from Diamond Art Club. And I mean, I haven't bought a new one in a year. So I was in need. But it's okay. Hopefully they will last me a bit now. Ooh, hot. Hot coffee. Okay. I totally forgot to show you. Anyway, this is 9:38. Whoopie-doo. But yeah, anyway, Black Friday. So I need to have that one. Then there are a few others where I'm like, oh, I'm considering, should I get it or should I put it, on my wish list? There's a bag of Tyndall one. There is like, oh my God. Then there is also a Marilyn, whatever her last name is, I can never pronounce it. So I'm like, I want all of them, okay? But no. I am telling myself that I can get a few. I'm not just gonna allow myself to just run crazy. There is a reason I put myself on a no-buy for diamond paintings. Because I wanted to get, a little lower on my stash. So, yeah. So, I don't know, maybe 2, maybe 3. When we get to Black Friday, it would have been 5 months since I last purchased a diamond painting from Diamond Art Club. And I'm pretty proud of myself. So, I'm not really sure how many I've finished since then. I can't remember. But it's okay. Okay, let's... There you go. Let's try some of this multi-placing thingy. There is some line blogging here and there. But let me tell you, I am not a fan of multi-placing. If you're new here, I'd better tell you because you will hear me complain about multi-placing. I am a confetti girl through and through. I absolutely love confetti, which is why I like these Jaded Gem Shops, because most of her artwork is computer rendered. And then on top, when you have these Alphonse Mucha ones, they will have a lot of confetti just because, you know, they are the way that they're painted back in the... I don't even know how old this one is. I can't remember. Probably in the beginning of the 1900s. So, I don't know, the way they were painted, you know, with oil paint and whatnot, the strokes, it is a little bit more, you know, when you make that into a diamond painting, it'll be a little bit more uneven, so there is a lot of confetti in it, and I am quite simply a big fan. So, yeah. I do already know what my next diamond painting, my next Alphonse Mucha will be, because I will be working on one again for the next year's event of Mucha Mania. And I want to purchase amethyst, also from Jaded Gem Shop. I did that same diamond painting a few years ago from Enabler's Outpost, and I loved that one. So I would love to do some sort of comparison, you know, what they're like. The thing about Jaded Gem Shop is that they are expensive compared to Diamond Art Club. I mean, Jaded Gem Shop is a one-woman small shop, and she doesn't, you know, she doesn't order thousands upon thousands of canvases, you know, so it's a bit more expensive for her, but it's okay. I mean, I'm not buying a lot of them. Tell me. Hang on. Hang on. Come on, you. Oh, come on. Okay. Let's just do that for this one color. Okay, I think that's it. Is that it for the 8s? Do you see any? I don't. But I will in 5 minutes, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, those... Yeah, I think those 3, the Maryline and the Becca Tyndall, and then of course the Disney one, those are the ones that I am really okay. But again, we have the rest of tonight, of Wednesday, and then we have all of Thursday. And then, you know, so you never know. You never know if there will be any more. And if there are, I will have to make some tough choices about which one goes to my wish list and which one gets to move in with me. Or maybe, just wait. And I will have to get the ones that I'm like, okay, I will be really, really, really sad if this one, will be put into, if it will be discontinued. That's the word I was trying to say. So, yeah, that's how you will have to look at them. So yeah, let me know. Do you have any plans for Black Friday? Are you having any restrictions on how many you can get? The very first year, this was back in 2022, I got 4. I have never been one of those that, just ran amok. So I'm not really expecting to do that. I mean, I can't remember. I think one of the first years someone asked Diamond Art Club, so who bought the most amount of paintings? And I think they actually said something about a person buying about 100 kits, 90 something. And I remember thinking that is a heck of a lot of money. I mean, you would have to be one of those that literally just purchase once a year. But even I mean, like, how do you... No, I wouldn't even if I just saved everything, I would never be able to purchase more than 90 kits. I don't have that much money. But hey, if someone has the opportunity to buy that many, I'm like, yay you. Go you. I mean, I wouldn't be able to, and I wouldn't want to be completely honest with you. I mean, I am not a fast diamond painter in any way or capacity, so I wouldn't even know when I'd ever finish them. I think that with this one being done this year, and because it is so big as it is, this will count as one finish, so that will be 13 diamond paintings this year. And I didn't finish a lot of big ones this year. So I'm like, yeah, I am not one of those people that is just finishing 20 art diamond paintings in a year, or finish, like one every week. I'm quite simply not fast enough. But then again, I get to enjoy my diamond paintings for a little longer. And I do enjoy my diamond paintings. I love diamond painting. I also love knitting. That is another one of my big hobbies, that is knitting. I don't rarely ever put that on video. You will have seen it in some of my lives where I'm knitting while chit-chatting. But more than that, and I've been talking about wanting to do knitting videos, kind of tutorials. And at some point I do have to actually do it instead of just keep talking about it. I just need the energy and whatnot. So the what's the word I'm looking for? The battery level. I know some people will say the spoons, but I am not a fan of the spoon theory. I am not. I know a lot of people are like, yeah, I can explain, what it's like with the spoon theory. And I'm like, well, if it works for you, then please. But for me, there is loops. There are holes in that theory. Because if you listen to the theory and go by it, you will have a set amount of spoons every day. And I do not have that. I never have the same amount of spoons. Some mornings I even wake up without any spoons. So, I mean, how can you, I have some days where I can't do anything, where I'm just alive. I mean, I can't do anything on my own. My husband has to help me get dressed. He has to help me get out of bed. So, yeah, that is not a certain amount of spoons, So I remember when I was at that rare diagnosis summit in August, they used a battery levels like on our phones. And I like that one better because that's more relatable, and at least it is more relatable to me, because you can say, oh, I have 0% today, and people get, oh wow, you have nothing to do today, no matter what, you have nothing to work with. And people get that instead of, trying to explain, oh, I just don't have any spoons when I woke up. And people would say, well, that can't be for some reason. It's hard for people to get, but waking up with zero power on your phone, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just in my head, it makes more sense. It's actually very, very likely it's just in my head. But as long as it makes sense in my head, then that is the most important thing, right? I have started listening to an audiobook again. It's been a little while since I've listened to an audiobook. I've just been, watching a lot of YouTube videos and stuff like that. But I've gone back, and right now I'm re-listening to Fourth Wing. And I'm listening to the, what is it called? Oh, come on. That's the dramatized adaptation. That's the word we were looking for. And I actually prefer that. They all get a little more life. Yeah. I don't know. Do you like listening to dramatized adaptations of books? Sometimes it's just nice. I listened to the dramatized ones for ACOTAR as well, A Court of Thorns and Roses. That series I listened to the dramatized adaptations. So the only thing from Fourth Wing, that book series, is there are some pretty heated scenes here and there, not in the first book, but in the later books. And the kissing sounds, and my God, they are a little cringe. Let me tell you. I was like, oh my God, that's not how it sounds. No, ma'am, no, sir, that's not how it works. At least, in the real world, at least I have never heard anybody kissing making sounds like that. But okay. I mean, I can, maybe in a fantasy world, that is how it sounds. I can't tell you. Coffee. I love these thermal cups, whatever, because it keeps everything warm for a longer time. It's nice and hot. Whereas if you have your coffee in a regular cup, it gets cold pretty fast. I mean, I've been yabbering for 46 minutes, and my coffee is still warm. So, yay. I'm a fan of that. Insulated coffee cups. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. But yeah, let me know down in the comment section, what you think about the new 111 releases from Diamond Art Club. Also, if you're buying from other shops, this is just, I'm going to purchase from Diamond Art Club. And then I will have to see if there is anything from small shops that I might need. If you go over to Shay Crafting with Shay, she has a Google Doc with, I don't know, more than 90 small shops where, you can see what their Black Friday offerings is, if they have any sales and whatnot. So go over there and take a look at that. I will link the live where they're talking about it. So go check that one out if you be like, oh, but I don't know which small shops that'll have sales, and I don't know, which ones to go to, or, go there. There is this amazing Google Doc, and you don't even have to do all the digging yourself. J. Lily and Artemis did amazing in making that list for Shay. So check it out. There are a few shops that I have to look into and have stuff sent to my to my emotional support American. So yeah. For Black Friday is almost here. Once a year, people go nuts. I've read this, it's kind of a jokey thing, where someone from, non-American talks to this American person, was like, so you have this one day a year where you're thankful for everything you have and, people around you and everything, and then less than 12 hours later, you go berserk in shops, fighting each other over stuff. It's something like that. I can't remember precisely how it went, but I'm like, yeah, that's literally how it is, isn't it? Even though I'm not American, but, I can sort of relate. Since, even though over here, our shops have not understood Black Friday correctly. Because, I mean, they don't give real sales. They're not the ones where you can go into a shop and buy a TV for $1, you know. You will get, I don't know, I think if you're lucky, you will get $100 off of something that is maybe $1,000, you know. So it's not that crazy amounts of sales. It's not like that. And sometimes, see, this is the thing where I'm like, yeah, this is retail shopping trying to cheat the consumers, because sometimes they've literally just upped the prices a few weeks going into Black Friday or Black Week or Black Month, whatever they're calling it over here by now. I mean, some shops literally tell us they have offerings all month, and I'm like, that's not Black Friday. That has nothing to do with Black Friday. That's not what Black Friday is all about, you know? So, yeah. But I wish, you know, they would get better over here at what Black Friday really is. But that's okay, I think. I guess. And as long as I just get to buy my diamond paintings, I am happy. And I can't buy my diamond paintings over here because in Denmark we don't have any stores that sell licensed diamond paintings. I mean, yeah, we have shops in Germany, but they're still web shops. I can't go into a, physical store here in Denmark and support them. I can't, because I don't want to support stolen goods. I want the artists to be paid for their work. So yeah, I have to buy online. Diamond Art Club is one of my favorites. Just have to go with it. Oh, stop it. Thank you. Did it again. There you go. So much better. Sometimes I don't know what's up with these things. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out. But literally, it's this whole Black Friday thing. It's a consumerism, right? It's about buying. And to be quite honest, how many of us needs? I mean, I know from me, I don't need anything. It's more of I have the opportunity, so I'm doing it, you know? I have like 60 something, almost 70 diamond paintings in my stash. So, I mean, if I just decided to finish those before buying again, with how slow I'm diamond painting, I would have another, I don't know, 5-6 years worth of diamond painting. But that's not how it works, is it? sometimes you just have to go, I want. And then I just have to hope that I will become a faster diamond painter. Next year I do know which diamond paintings to work on. It will be my cat diamond paintings. So yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. And it will also be a lot of my old diamond paintings, so we can get more room for the newer ones, you know, the new I don't know if I'd say better quality, but the drills are different, the grid is different, you know, and they're just different. The quality of the drills have improved, you know, since I bought my first one 3 years ago, almost 4 years ago, no, 3 years ago. So there's a difference. So, you know, getting to work on the older ones is actually a good thing, because that makes more space for new ones. Okay, now we just need to fill in all the ones, if I can find them. Oh, move on, you. Sometimes I'm pretty sure I'm making this harder on myself. But it's fine. It is fine. It makes them last longer, but it doesn't help me wanting to get faster. But hey, considering that a year ago I would hardly do any multi-placing, I've gotten better and better and better at it this year. So who knows? Maybe next year, this time I would be like, yeah, I'm getting this. I'm actually getting proficient at this thing called multi-placing, so I'm not hating it as much, because now it works up faster. Truth be told, often when I have color blocking, I do checkerboarding, because that is faster for me, which for some people makes no sense. They're like, oh, I just love multi-placing because I can just zoom it out there. I'm like, yeah, well, that's good for you, but I can't do that. So who knows? Next year I might be like, oh yeah, I don't mind it as much anymore, because I've gotten better at it. One can dream, right? One can dream. Okay, do you see any more G's? I don't think so. They will all pop up in a second. Yeah, they will pop up in a second. Let's just take one last look. Tweet, tweet to tweet. Okay, come on, come on. See, there was one. Beep-a-dip. At least we got one more. I remember way back when I started diamond painting almost 5 years ago. This was literally how I diamond painted. I did one row at a time. I was like, man, that took forever. When you would have to get your drills in and out and in and out all the time, because I would just do one row. Yeah, that was something. Anyway, I've been chattering your ears off for an hour now, and if I want to get this edited and uploaded today, I need to get a move on. But thank you for listening to me ramble, and please hit that thumbs up button. It makes me happy and it helps the channel, and I hope to see you all in my next video or on my lives on Sundays. Bye everybody, bye, love you.